Captain, we are freezing in the cabin.
Good morning, gentlemen on Discord. Good morning, everybody on YouTube. Sorry, I'm a minute late again.
Nico, Detlev. Morning. Detlev's got an issue. He said he can't see his EFB on his left-hand side. There's no shortcut for that, is there?
No, the EFB is built into the Zibo. Detlev, delete your Zibo. Make a new one.
Good morning, Nico. Sorry.
Good morning.
Thank you, Uncle John. So the new one, and I've just loaded. Everything was fine. Then I jumped out for, let's say, half an hour. And came back, and the EFB on the left-hand side disappeared. On the right-hand side, it's still there.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps
No. Wait. Look at my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Do you see there's a pencil holder?
Yeah.
You see?
Well done. Thank you, Nico.
Okay, all right. We almost made it more difficult than it was. Yeah, it's all about that click spot. That's all it is.
Captain,
What's up, Nico?
we
It's
are
been a long
freezing in the
time.
cabin.
Yes, Romania, good morning. All good, thank you, and you?
Bună dimineața.
Whatever that means.
Good morning in Romanian.
Okay, excellent, good morning. Goeiemorgen in Afrikaans. How's that?
Buenos dias.
Hello, Jean-Pierre. Hello, Geert.
Das Vidania. No, I'm just kidding. That's the wrong language.
Mercator. Oh, I see my Navigraph is disconnected here. That's why I'm clicking the wrong button, because I'm not looking at the words. I'm just clicking, muscle memory. Oh, my goodness. Let's quickly connect the Navigraph again. Have it up.
Don't forget your ACARS.
ICOS is running. Thank you, sir.
I should be taking my commercial pilot license check ride here soon.
Really? Oh, that sounds exciting.
Yes, I'm excited, yeah.
Right, that should do it. So if we go back to the map, yay, there we go. There we've got all the other stuff now in again. Yay. But that's all we need for now. Jean-Pierre, Afrikaans is more closer to Flemish, Vlaams, yes, than it is to Dutch. So for us to speak and communicate with the Vlaams mense, it's easier, it's baie makliker. But the Dutch we can do, it's just they need to speak slower, and then we need to be in the conversation to have the context. Then it's kind of easy to follow them as well. But Afrikaans and Vlaams is very closely related. Now, Afrikaans also has a mixture of some German and some French and, all those kind of things in there. So it's not really nice if I just speak Afrikaans and the other guy just speaks Vlaams or Dutch, because we kind of lose each other halfway. We need to, take it easy on each other, but then it's fine. We can, I think reading it is easier for me than I can't put the in the right place and things like that, it's difficult for me. So there's a couple of ways that the Dutch and the Vlaams people pronounce things that I will struggle with unless I really, really get somebody to teach me, And my wife won't like me getting a Flemish girlfriend, so that's going to be difficult.
We are freezing in the cabin.
They say it's easier to learn it when you're in love, but it's past me now, so, I don't know.
Never say never.
Nah, my wife will kill me. Anyway, that's just a joke. So, yeah, it's one of those things. I'm not categorizing you in this cookie cutter mold I'm going to use now, but I find it interesting. I deal with a lot of Dutch people, even in business, and it's interesting to note that not many Dutch people actually know that we come from the Netherlands or from Belgium or one of those places. It's like the history was never taught in the Netherlands, that area. It's like, are you serious? Are you from us? And you go, yeah, Jan van Riebeek, OVC, things like that. You start mentioning things, they go, really? I didn't know this. I go, huh? Then I go, huh? It's one of those things. Good morning, Patrick. See, now I talk way too much again and I can't even remember if I said morning to Tommy. Morning, Tommy. Let's focus on the job. Well, that was a nice intro. Thank you very much. It was cool. Let's get going. Are you guys ready to fly already?
I'm pushing back.
Almost. Dublin traffic, Skymatix 052 on gate 109 left, pushing back, full start, Dublin.
So for you that haven't figured it out, Zibo fixed the floodlight here. Man, what a difference when it's really pitch dark and now you can really see. a little bit more in this cockpit, man. It's really nice. I don't need it that bright. Gentlemen, while I'm here talking with you guys, please try and squawk 1000 already if you are not, because it just makes it easier on the ATC guys when they come online to not necessarily force you to change your squawk codes. You know what? The Old English, I'm not sure how the Old Scottish and Old English are related, but now that you mention it, I've heard a couple of these Scotsmen here talk about words that really sound very close to our language, you know. But the other thing is we had neighbors that were from Denmark, the Danish people. I mean, I can't understand 90% of what they're saying, but it's so fascinating when you sit there and all of a sudden your ear picks up, oh, now I know what you're talking about, because that word's familiar. You know, it's interesting. Patrick, I'm almost ready to go, yes. But as you can see, I'm enjoying myself on a totally different plane. I need to concentrate more on the flight. 3.
Before we go any further, which runway are we all taking off on?
I'm taking 28 right.
Me too. I'm just watching an aircraft push back, and he clearly is not going to 28 right.
Yeah, I am, sorry. Yeah, I screwed that the direction up. I'll just do a little UE in a second.
Make it donut.
But what I'm trying not to do, David, is get the problem we had last week where everybody goes off at different tangents.
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely following the rule book at 28 right.
Bless you, sir. Thank you.
Trim up.
It's amazing, when I came and sat here like an hour ago to start up the aircraft, it was pitch dark black, man. It was dead of night, and now at least we're getting some rays coming through.
Skymatix VA 47, ready for taxi to active 28 right.
Now, I don't know what you guys got for your flight levels, but SimBrief gave me a very small load and wants me to go to 370. So I don't know how it get to that. What flight levels did you guys get?
27.
Yeah.
27.
31.
Okay.
340. Then I altitude keep flashing up and flashing up all the time. So I ended up reducing my flight level.
As I'm located to the south, I will take 28 left.
Just make sure that your spacing is done. We don't want two guys on top of each other on the other side. That's what Uncle John's afraid of, because that's what happened last week. We had multiple guys on top of each other.
In the cabin.
Way to go.
Okay. More than that. Okay, was that guy on about the temperature in the cabin again? I didn't listen. I just heard something, but I didn't listen what he said. Yeah, we're a bit cold, man.
Dublin traffic, Skymatix 008, stand 110 right.
Ground cockpit, tow is driving up.
in Dublin traffic. Skymatix 052, taxiing to runway 28 via the link Kilo in November 1 for the hold, runway 28 right, Dublin.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Dublin traffic, Skymatix 4.00, taxi, runway 28 via Foxtrot, November, holding November 3. Skymatix 459.
You guys must listen for each other. Uncle John, you stepped over whoever was talking just now, eh? Right, walking brake, he said. We are basically waiting for nose up. There we go. There's the nose lift. And let's see who's close.
Right, the tow's been connected and the bypass pin's been inserted. You can release the parking brakes when you're ready.
Dublin traffic, Skymatix 001, stand 138 left, pushback and start.
Start and pushback, and you may start your engines there when you're ready.
Thank you.
Dublin traffic, Skymatix 0167.7.
Start number 2 engine.
600, pushing back from stage 409.
Starting number
right.
2 engine.
Captain, we are freezing in the cabin.
Don't worry, my friend, you will unfreeze soon.
N2.
Can't really see the temperature nicely from this angle.
Ryanair Dublin traffic, Skymatix 052, lining up runway 28 right.
Wrong button.
As always.
Start number 1 engine.
Dublin traffic.
Right, the operation has been complete. You can set the parking brake when you're ready. Right, disconnecting the tow, stand by.
Start number 1 engine. Come on, Linda.
Starting number 1 engine. Flaps 5 set. N2.
Right, the tow is disconnected.
Just like to say a huge thank you to Zibo
Hand
for
signal
the
will be on
recent
the left.
updates.
And we'll
Amazing.
see you next time. Take care. Good luck.
Uncle John, my pushback guy was talking over you. What did you say?
I'd just like to say a huge thank you to Zibo for the latest updates.
Oh,
Starter
okay,
cutout.
cool. Thank you.
Engine start procedure.
Yes,
complete.
James, we are all on IVAO, and there you can see all the other gentlemen all together. Before taxi procedure.
Before taxi procedure. Before taxi procedure complete.
Thank you.
I am ready for before
001, we are taxiing to
Captain,
runway
we are freezing
28
in the
left.
cabin.
You better not be.
Uncle John, we're taxing 228 right. I just wanted to see if you're awake.
Taxi lights
You ought
off.
to know better than that, we're making.
Oops, Jean-Pierre, no, it's fine, take your time.
Skymatix VA, taxiing runway 28 right.
Toga.
Charlie,
Thank you.
November.
Uncle John, you too wide awake.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah, it's fine. Will teach me to make a joke so early in the morning. Egg on my face.
Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for takeoff.
By the way, gentlemen, I had a Vulcan failure this morning for some reason on my first attempt to start X-Plane. I'm just putting it out there. Remember, I'm on AMD graphics. Not sure if this is now going to be AMD specific or whatever, but it was not nice not having X-Plane start up. Even rebooting the PC, nothing worked. And then I figured out it was Vulcan. As you can see, it's working now again, but it's just strange. And the strange thing is the trigger was the EIDW client, believe it or not. So while it's busy loading the CSLs, it just went chop out. Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure.
Yeah, well, the wind's quite strong. Once you get up, it's like 40 odd knots, so you start crabbing
Ready for before
off to
takeoff
the
checklist.
right. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
You probably have a bit of rudder to maintain centre line on the way up.
I'll try. Morning, Jacob. Oh my goodness, no, that's fine. That's how we do things. Trust me, we do the same stunts, Jacob. That's why people make jokes. We don't sleep.
Dublin traffic, Ryan has Tango, Ryan Foxtrot,
Dublin traffic, Skymatix 001, line up and take off runway 28 right.
Approaching 28 right.
Remember guys, 3 minutes between each other, eh? Minimum.
On runway 28 right.
Stabilized.
Toga.
Takeoff thrust set.
Yeah,
80
that was a
knots.
bit
Throttle hold.
quick turning that tiller.
E1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Skymatix 008. Lining up runway 28 right, waiting for departure traffic.
Tell you what, and
Acceleration
flying this
altitude.
baby now is a pleasure. Morning, Krister. Chrysler, Zibo and Tim wants it on linear now because they've made their own curve in the Zibo code. Okay, we have a couple of
Dublin traffic,
users.
flying 737-800, taxiing to runway 28 left.
We have a couple of users that are having issues with their full cockpits, you know, the built cockpit sims they have. But Zibo and Tim have been notified and they'll take care of it. So at this point in time, if you're a desktop aviator, let's differentiate that way, and you don't have a home cockpit, it might be better, you know, to experiment, but the request is for linear. Factief. Goeiemorgen. Good morning. You don't put any levels, nothing in there. You remove all the dots. That linear line needs to go from 0 straight up to 1 in a diagonal straight line. No bumps and bruises and any other changes.
Flaps up and set.
Fanta, ja. Ek is, ja.
Dublin traffic, 1737-800, lining up runway 28 left.
It should be because of the code, Jacob. But, like I say, we have two guys that are really struggling now with linear, okay? And they need to speak with Zibo and Tim need to speak with them so that they can understand each other and see where the shortcomings could be. Because, I mean, you've also got the Brunners and all those things, but these guys have got full cockpits. They're using real Boeing yokes and stuff, okay? So they spent a little bit more money than you, okay? And for them, it's a problem. So they need to sort it out, you know, and it's also, it's all about learning together now, I would say. So it's a work in progress, and when the dust settles, everybody's going to be happy, you know. It's just how it is, you know. Hello Richard, welcome. I like your question in the dev room, eh? I'm eagerly waiting to find out what that is all about, because I missed that one. Promise you, I did not pay attention to that, and Zibo never said anything to me about that one. So, eagerly awaiting.
Dublin traffic, 70800, 3000, 10,000.
Dublin traffic, Boeing 737-800, runway 28 left, the takeoff.
Flight level 100, landing lights switches on.
Gotcha. You see, so, remember Zibo spent a lot of time on the Brunner stuff that you guys have. So I don't foresee a problem with that. But these other guys are not, you know, in the same league as us, so they need extra attention. Hello Arthur, good morning.
Skymatix 459, holding short November 3 for runway 28 right.
Yeah, that sounds a bit right. Morning HX5, good morning. Beautiful island in the morning like this, wow. Yeah, you're fortunate, Jacob. You must enjoy it, man. You're very fortunate to have that, or the prospect of it already.
Skymatix 0167 airborne, passing 3000.
There's the airport. Mistake there. Hello, Flight Simulax. Awesome. As long as you like it, and everybody's happy. Got the baby climb.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches off. Logo lights switches off.
Morning, Neil. Good morning to you, sir.
Dublin traffic, Skymatix 459, lined up on waiting runway 28, awaiting departing traffic. Skymatix 459.
Morning, Steve.
QNH at Gatwick 1039.
That's not a lie, that's the truth here in Europe.
Skymatix 049, ready for pushback and engine throttle.
Take your time, Neil. Take your time. Get some coffee and cookies and wake up. Ghost Rider. Good morning. Cloud there. It's not breakfast, it's to get you going. It puts a little bit of sugar in your blood and it gives you a kick in the pants. You know, just and then you go. And then you go worry about breakfast later. All it is.
Anthony, to which flight level are you going?
Skymatix 459, ready for takeoff.
310.
Runway 28 right.
Okay. I'm a little bit close behind,
270.
5 miles behind here, so I will reduce it a little bit.
Which flight level do you have?
Deadlift.
Say again?
Daniel's asking you what flight level do you have?
I'm climbing right now to 270.
Ah, okay, so probably you can press me below because I'm using cost index 6, so whatever you are using, probably it's better if you just speed up in front.
I think he's referring to me.
Right, it's Anthony. Sorry.
Because there's Antonio and Anthony now, so you guys must be careful.
My fault.
Scotsman says he's got blood in his sugar. Good one.
I believe I need also a coffee. This some sugar.
Skymatix 459, clear the runway 28, flight level 2000.
Hold on, guys, we're going through this cloud, which we really shouldn't have done. Let's see what happens. Not much.
KLM 171 at 138, Sierra, ready for start engines. KLM 171.
Skymatic 049, taxi to runway 28 right, holding point, November 049.
Yeah, I think that almost all Europe is in an incredible high pressure bubble.
Ready to taxi KLM 171. Taxi to holding point 28 right, after passing DIX049, KLM 171.
Jacob, what I think is it's a work in progress. Okay, there is a bit of interference from X-plane. Okay, so
Section November 2, KLM 171.
I'm inclined to just leave it in the hands of Twixter. He's the expert. He'll speak to Zibo when it comes to the integration of the code, and they'll sort it out. So.
049 at holding point, November 2, runway 28 right, aligning, cleared for takeoff, Skymatix 049.
Right, so it's literally a work in progress, man. There's no point in us fighting about it. We can make comments and we can, you know, bring it under their attention that we know about certain things, but ultimately they need to work through everything.
KLM 171 at November 2, runway 28 right.
Ruga.
Nico, as I'm a bit close to Anthony, I wanted to program an offset to the right. And the behavior of the FMC for the programming is a little bit, let's say, scary, because when you enter the offset, you want to perhaps go back to the legs page and copy the waypoint. If you go back to the route, you are in the route and not in the offset page, and then you have to say erase, then you can come to the offset page and enter the waypoint.
Yeah, I haven't worked on that in months, man, maybe a year, so I'm a bit rusty on that one. I'll have to go revisit it before I can say anything deadlift. The right guy for that discussion would be McTriangle, Paul. You know, those guys, they were in the thick of it. I was just hovering, you know, doing a little bit of that.
Okay.
So I apologize, but it's impossible. I can't know everything or remember everything, you know. I'll have to go back and revisit
Ready
it.
for descent procedure.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't imagine we actually made it. I'm on flight level 370 and now we need to start prepping quickly. It's going to happen fast now. We have 10 degrees Celsius. And request.
Six 459. We got an issue. You're off track.
Seven.
Back on. For some reason my VNAV was not working. It just started at 3,000 feet. Where I should have been licensed 23,000. I'm coming back now though.
Approach top of descent.
You get a sec, Nick. Nick, can you just quickly look at my screen?
Okay, looking. Pull your speed brake, sir.
Speed's good, sir.
No, I know, but you're in the parallel VNAV path. You need to pull the speed brake to recover the path. See, it says VNAV speed. See there? On your PFD it says VNAV speed.
Yep.
So it means you're in a parallel mode now. You need to pull your speed brake to bring it back.
It's fully out.
Okay, and you hang tight. When you get lower, you might want to increase your speed a little bit, but that's for later.
It's not doing much.
It's reducing your deficit. See, I'm in the same position as you, Uncle John. Just pulled my speed brake too.
It's just that I wasn't expecting it, Nico.
Gotcha. Yeah, you must remember you're on VNAV Common now. You're not on VNAV Basic anymore. So it's just slightly different.
That's just recovering then.
Hey, good morning all.
Morning.
Hi, everyone.
Morning. Jacob, with all the changes that's been happening, I'm not sure which part of the code is active and which is not, which is why it's difficult for me to answer it. You know, we can be theoretical and philosophical about stuff, but while this is a work in progress, it's very difficult to say yes this, or no that. It's difficult, man. So my best advice is, while we're not testing, while I don't have a clear indication of what I should test and what's happening, you know, is that I would rather not speculate. You know, it's easy as that. If I know something, I'll tell you. Definitely, I'll tell you.
Morning, everybody. Nico, I've just put a note in an image in the chat for this.
For what? For what? Sorry. Where, in which chat?
Sorry.
Zibo chat?
No, in the Skymatix chat. Sorry.
I don't see anything in Skymatix chat. Did you put it in the stream chat? That's a different thing. In Discord stream chat. Where do we get that again? Can't remember.
It's in the Skymatix live on air chat.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking for. Got it. Find something interesting this morning. Oh, I've got it.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, but yeah, that I'm trying to just quickly get there. The ignition, okay, that switch is not going to block which one starts. Mine is always on the right, and I start both engines. Okay. I must be honest with you, Wycliffe. I need to go and read up again what that's all about. I don't know. I never even change it. I just leave it, and my engine starts both sides. So it's not a pendant. It's not like the Q400 where you need to specify which engine start. This is something else. My friend, I'll have to go check.
Yeah, I mean my switch is always on the right, but I always put it to both or left, depending. Normally I always start the left engine first. And I just noticed it this morning, and I thought, well, surely if it's an ignition switch and it says left, right, or both, that's what it should do.
Yeah,
that's what I would think anyway.
Well, that's the layman's logic. I agree with you. I mean,
there are two ignitions, Nico.
I understand that, but also understand what Wycliffe's saying. So my answer is, I'm going to have to go and read up again or speak to one of the pilots just to put my mind into the right place as to what that thing is all about, because it has a function, but it's lost on me right now.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's always the way. If we don't know the answer, we find the answer.
Yeah, we go ask.
Nico.
Yeah.
No, not a real pilot, but the matter is just redundance for safety. And usually when very cold climate, they use both. Otherwise, they use right the first flight of the morning, and then they switch one and the other in the further flights.
Yeah, I remember something like that, but that's an SOP for an airline. The other SOP, the other SOP that we were taught in the beginning, which came from Copa and Southwest at that time, was you always start the engine furthest from the jetway first. So depending on whether you push back tail left or tail right, you would then start at that flight will start the engine furthest from the jetway. You know, so
Yeah.
there are many different ways of looking at it. You know, but we can find out a little bit more, and then we can discuss it when we know more. I don't know more, not now.
Yeah.
As far as I know, there are 2 ignition points in every engine.
Yes, correct. And the reason
so you can ignite them with the left or with the right, or with both.
Yes, but that's not, I don't think that's related. That 2 ignitions is related to continuous and flight. So when you put it on continuous, you get 1 igniter. When you put it on flight, and you use flight when you go through heavy thunderstorms, it's to counter the water, right? So you put it onto flight to get both of the ignitions in the engine going. So that much I can remember, but that little one, I don't know. We'll have to find out. Ishan, good morning.
I'm going away for a few days this morning. Both my wife and I were going away in our caravan for a few days, so I probably won't hear the answer to that, Nico. But if you can,
when you come back, or I can message you. That's fine.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, chaps. You all have a good few days, and I'll catch up with you in about 4 or 5 days.
Okay. Enjoy, Wycliffe.
Enjoy.
Ishan, you just need to read the chat, my friend. Just read the chat. Jacob is there. He's life-size big. You can't miss him, man. While I'm sitting and thinking, you guys are aware of the EIDW Silver Skies event, and if you're not, it's happening this evening, okay? So I have scheduled a mega long flight that's uncharacteristically long for the Skymatix VA, but I've scheduled a Dublin-Madrid flight, which is going to probably take us 2 hours and about 20 minutes flight time, okay? And the reason we want to do that is, and also the time, we need to obviously get in the air and be in the air before 16:40, okay? They want us in the air, and they want to see if we can break the record for the most connections, and there's all kinds of things involved now. And then they want us to fly for more than 2 hours. Okay, so that's the basic requirement. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but if you can make it, try. I have no guarantee I'm going to make it either, but I'm going to try.
I tried to be there.
Okay.
I'll be Nico.
Yeah, you can make that, Antonio. You like those long flights?
Yeah.
Oh, you remember that Rover Mini flight, Nico?
Mm-hmm.
He came all the way from Italy.
Ah, okay.
That's why I said that.
Okay.
I'm back.
Ah. Antonio has got more time than me.
Does he have more time than you, Nico?
I think he's got more time than
Yeah, it's a close call, probably.
I don't know whether he's married and has children or things like that, but you know, he sounds like he's having family dinners some evenings and things, so he's obviously got obligations.
He's got a girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
That's what I know.
Oh, okay. Antonia.
Yeah.
My wife at one point in time, because I mean, I was not simming my whole life. I was actually flying, you know, for real. Then the simming kind of took over when I couldn't fly in the world anymore, and you know, stuff like that. Then the kids came, you know, and we started building a family, you know. And I will never forget, there was a time in our marriage, in our relationship, where she would have the most uncanny knack to make food for us for dinner. And it will always be ready when I'm 5 miles on final. Always. And then I say to her, just give me a second, I'm just landing, I'm coming now. And the one evening she exploded. She said to me, if I have to hear you've got to land one more time, you can beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
Oh, she was angry. She was so upset. And it lasted probably a good 5 or so years, and then she gave up. She's not bothering me anymore. She's still, I don't know how,
Hey, Nico.
she will bring me the food when I'm on finals, but you know, there's no more fights anymore. Yes, Owen.
Yeah, you're telling him. We had the same discussion, or he had the same.
Okay.
Some kind of story like that with his girlfriend on the evening of the Drover mini flight.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now she got accustomed, so she comes up on the first floor and asks me when I will be able to have dinner.
Oh, is this a good
like
one?
you know, like a flight attendant.
Yeah.
When will you land? When will you? She says, when will we land?
Okay. Listen, she's a keeper. I'm telling you now. Hold on to that.
That's
one.
a keeper, yeah.
Oh,
when
yes.
when will we land? Yeah.
Hold on to it. Young cat. Yeah, that sounds interesting. You must enjoy it. If you ever feel like it, you're welcome to join the Skymatix VA. We have a couple of nice tours as well that will take you through Southern Africa and also Australia, New Zealand and Europe, and we've got some challenges that we've got in there. A couple of nice flights. Jean-Pierre, I have absolutely no idea. That is somebody for you. I don't know, mate. I remember you, Isjan. You're not that easy to forget. I think so, Christer. I'm not sure. Let me have a look. silverskies.ivao.aero. Yes, that's the one.
Discord chat. Can anybody have a look and see what the G/S refers to?
It says the glide slope is a problem, but I don't know what you did to get that. There is an error somewhere. One of the things that is amiss there is, why are you flying so slow at 32,000 feet? It's like you want to fall out the skies. Of course, I said so, Isjan. Yeah, it's just gonna take a few years, man. My son's just finished school. He's done with school. Next year he starts studying, you know, so time really flies. Everybody always told me that nonsense story and I always just went, yeah. Now I'm here and I go, what? You're kidding me? He's done. He loves the idea of not going back to school next year. I promise you that. Yes, Antonio.
Have a look at your
Antonio, speak on Discord. I can hardly hear you. I can hardly hear you on
oh,
the...
so sorry. Oh.
Yeah.
I said just look at your FMC on your route because it makes on the arrival kind of a DISIT track. So
It
you
does.
can just short.
It does.
You just can shortcut after Hollywood.
I can, but then I might interfere with the next guy because I thought everybody was flying the same route, and that's the approach. It's not really a biscuit. It's supposed to be like look. Let me share it for you. Let me put it on YouTube screen. It does make like a racing circuit, like a spiral coming down. So I just accept it as being normal. See? So if we start cutting things now, it's fair enough we can do it, but then we're going to end up on top of each other, one on top of each other again. Unless everybody does the shortcut, it's a bit dangerous.
Being the first one in, Nico, I have actually done it.
Ah, okay.
Well, let me know if you want to do it. I'm just coming up to that waypoint, so I can probably do a shortcut if you wanted to.
Well, I'm also quite a bit ahead of the next person, which is Anthony. Okay, so I can do it. It's not going to affect anybody. So yeah, we can do that. We can see what we can do.
It looks almost like a hold. If you look
but
at
it's not. It's a spiral down. That's what it is. It's a spiral down to step you down. So we can go from Holly to May.
Yeah, the thing is that Gatwick is very, very crowded. So the arrival just ends in kind of a holding point.
Yeah.
And then from there they back to the approach. But if there's no traffic, I'm pretty sure they shortcut directly.
Yeah, of course, in real world they'll do that. But again, that's not a hold. That's a step down. It's a spiral down. That's all it is.
No, I mean, if they do not give you a shortcut, then I'm pretty sure they will hold in that point.
It could be.
Will go.
Yeah, could be.
And it would be great if Anthony makes this shortcut as well, and I follow the normal approach. Then I'm a little bit more distant of him.
Excellent. You see, we put our heads together and came up with a plan. Good one. Thank you, guys. Isjan, I'm not into turboprops. I'm a Zibo guy. I don't do streams like that at all. Hello, Jerry. Good morning. Yeah, Jan, you'll get to know us here and you'll get to know what we do. We're not here so much for entertainment. If we were here for entertainment, it was a different story. We're here to test and to learn and to teach and to, fly together. We're not here to do funny things. It's not about that at all. This channel is not for that. Nice cloud surfing.
On approach, Nicola.
I'm watching you on whereby. Hello, Nishant.
Hello.
Who's
Flight
that?
level
Christer?
100. Landing lights switches on.
I swear I heard Christer's voice. Who said hello now? It sounded just like Christer.
It
Wow.
was me. No, sorry.
Detlef.
It was me,
Detlef.
Detlef. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. For a second there, I mixed it up.
Detlef, is that a German Shepherd or Discord icon?
Yes, that's my lovely dog, Kara. It's not a real German Shepherd, it's a German Shepherd dog. It's a little bit different than the regular German Shepherd, but I can explain you later on.
The weather is cloudy today.
Okay. Yeah, Trickster is still working on it, Jacob. Definitely. Of course, Christer. You know where to find me. We can chat. Right, let's see.
Approaching transition. Transition level. Ready for approach checklist.
Right here in. Ja, old frugal, I haven't seen in a long time, huh? Exactly, Jacob. That's why it takes time. And why we keep on testing and why they keep on tweaking. All of those things just work together.
So where are we flying to today? It looks like it's very cloudy.
Now, we're coming into Gatwick in the UK.
And Gatwick traffic, Skymatix 052, established on the ILS for a one-way, 26 left, Gatwick.
Skymatix 047, runway vacating.
Thank you, Tommy.
So this is 6.8.
Yes.
Flaps 5 set.
Yeah, it's 6.8.
Gatwick traffic, Skymatix VA, descending 250 10,000, currently descending Holly, runway 26 left.
Good one, James.
I'm going into Sierra, David, because there's enough places there for us to all park.
Cool, okay, I'll look for you there.
To level off.
Texture on your screen, Nico, gives me a triple
Radio altimeter.
You know what? I never set this up because I'm too busy. So we'll have to hand fly this thing down.
And Gatwick traffic, Skymatix 052 is vacated, runway 26 left.
What is that? 1109.
257 degrees.
57, thank you. Yeah, that will help. Thank you so much.
Runway 26 right or 26 left?
Left. Anthony's taking a bit of a shortcut. Look, we're going to bump each other. There's right in front of me.
I'm turning right.
Okay. What's your altitude, Anthony? You're 1,100 above me, so just above 3. Okay.
3,200.
Okay.
Skymatix VA Flight, reducing airspeed to 240.
He does have DCAS, that's how I know that what I'm saying. It's there, it's right there.
No, I'm talking about the separation. Shouldn't this 1,000 feet give a DCAS?
Not necessarily. It depends on the vector of the
Cabin crew,
aircraft.
take your seats, prepare for landing.
I mean, the TCAS was able to calculate that he's not a threat, so it won't give me a threat warning.
Flaps 30 set. Ready for landing checklist.
Thank you, Anthony. You were more awake than me.
KLM 171 on the DISIT to Juliet arrival for the ILS 26 left.
And Gatwick, Skymatix 001, we're on 4 mile final for runway 26 left.
Thousand feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude 7.
James, I'm actually speaking to one of the real pilots here in the background about something, and he distracted me there for a second. That's why I also to see if I took the actual screenshot.
Approaching 26 left.
Gatwick traffic, Skymatix 008. Currently 12 miles out for
Clear to land runway 26 left.
We don't see that runway, but we should break through those clouds. There's the lights, so we're fine. There's the runway. Wow, borderline, eh?
200. Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brake up. Reverse the
Traffic
clock.
Gateway.
Auto brake in use.
Skymatix 167 will leave mid on 4,000 feet for initial approach runway 26.
60 knots. Yet. Great landing. You are professional.
And Gatwick traffic, Skymatix 001, runway vacated.
Gatwick traffic.
Gatwick traffic, Skymatix 08, 10 miles
Stabilized.
on the Glasgow for runway 26 left.
After landing procedure.
After landing procedure. After landing procedure complete.
Gatwick traffic Skymatix 001 taxi to company traffic at Sierra via Tango and Juliet.
Flaps up and set.
Happens when you want to type and taxi, right? Thank you, everybody. Thank you, man. Thank you. It was nice having you guys on board, and hope you enjoyed the quick stream here. Krister, I'm talking to your buddy here. That's who I'm talking to, so don't say who it is, but I think you know who it is based on my message to you.
Nico, could it be that you're on the runway?
Yeah, but it's not in operation. I needed to turn off at T to get to S. So keep your eyes closed, guys. It's a minor.
Gatwick traffic, Skymatix 08, 3 miles final, runway 26 left.
Nice.
I'll tell him, Krister. Yeah, nothing happened. What did you see? What did you see? Come on.
You missed a patch of grass there.
Anthony, when I park, just jump out and grab it out of the wheel up, man. Nobody will know. Nobody will know.
Those English guys always paint the
Don't say anything, Jean-Pierre. Nothing happened.
Yeah, that's a problem on the glide path. Did you see it, Nico?
Negative. But, Antonio, to be honest, I wasn't really concentrating. I'm talking to multiple people here in the background, and I'm trying to fly this plane and do everything. So I wasn't 100% in the cockpit.
I keep telling him he has to be strong, but he ignores me.
Skymatic 049, descending to flight level 070, speed 240, Skymatic 049.
Walk like an Egyptian, taxi like an Afrikaner boer, and you go. Just go over the grass, man. me see. Shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure.
Traffic Gateway, SkymatixVA 167, turning final, runway 26 left.
Gatwick turning, SkymatixVA right is clear back.
Guys, yeah, have fun. Thank you for joining us. Remember tonight, I'll be if I can. It all depends on family. And then we go do that Dublin, Madrid flight. Yeah, obviously, if I'm not here, you can fly anything, but that's my plan.
Preparation is much better this week.
Shutdown procedure complete.
Awesome.
Ready for shutdown checklist.
Thank you, Tommy. Stay well. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome, Steve. Thanks for being here as well. Oh, I'm just waiting for everybody to come in now, one by one.
I had a bit of an issue with my yoke, Nico.
Why?
Well, when I pulled back for landing, it didn't respond.
That's not good.
Or very, very lazy response.
Yeah. Here's Antonio just landing.
Assume this setting that Zibo set up for the hardware, Nico, that includes the rudders?
No, just as far as I know, it's just the yoke.
Thank you.
Gatwick, traffic SkymatixVA 49, reducing speed 220 SkymatixVA 49.
Right, gents, excuse me for 2 minutes. I'm going to just let the stream run. I'll be back now.
Antonio, I need to get you into our livery.
We have cargo 738 also.
Traffic Gateway, runway 26 left, final. Dublin traffic, SkymatixVA Flight, direct May, SkymatixVA Flight. Traffic, SkymatixVA Flight, descending to 4,000 feet, SkymatixVA Flight.
Wow, they skipped stand 13 and 17. They are serious, those numbers in India.
Gatwick traffic, SkymatixVA Flight, descending to 2,000 feet, SkymatixVA Flight.
Traffic, Gatwick, Skymatix 0167, runway vacated, taxiing to stand Sierra.
Traffic, SkymatixVA Flight, expecting approach runway 26 left, SkymatixVA Flight.
Gatwick traffic, Skymatix 459 is on finals for runway 26 left.
I'm back.
Traffic, SkymatixVA Flight, speed 198 at 2,000 feet, SkymatixVA Flight.
Three more to come in, Nico. We got to go round by the look of it.
Too close.
Uncle John, radio check, please.
5-5, sir.
5-5.
5-5.
Like the way he breaks through the clouds.
That was a very strange approach.
Skymatix 459, vacated runway 26 right. Left, sorry.
So Nico.
Sorry, 1 second, Antonio. Jacob, we've got the XPD number from Laminar, the fault report. Until we see that number in the change log, it's not fixed. So we can't do anything.
Okay, then 121 inbound on ILS 26 line.
It's all in the hands of Laminar, unfortunately.
Skymatix 459, taxiing via Juliet, Golf Juliet to Sierra.
Correct, Steve. If you've got that, you're okay. You should be okay. Sorry, Antonio, go for it.
No, we are still streaming, isn't it?
Yeah, we're still streaming. We were just waiting for the last two guys.
Yeah.
I thought I heard Paul just.
Yeah, he was calling you and you didn't answer him on the radio.
I did, sir. I did.
You answered him twice here. I didn't hear you on the radio.
Apologies. I did it on Discord.
Yeah. Anthony answered him on the radio.
Thank you.
Nico?
Yes?
Did you put your control response of your yoke all the way to the left as Twixter suggested?
Yes, and linear.
Where can I find that linear thing?
In your curves, the controller curves.
I'll stream it. Stream it.
Okay, thanks, Uncle John.
It's there. It says linear, colmal, and cubic. It's now on linear.
Thank you, Uncle John, but how did you get to that screen?
To your throttle axis response.
It is edit response curve or add response curve if it is displayed.
Have you got that?
No.
Right, let's cancel it again. There's my screen, edit response curve. That'll come up. And then you've got a box there. You open it up, there's three options: Calmo, linear, and cubic.
Interesting, Jacob.
Needs to go to linear.
Yes, thank you. And you do that for both throttles?
No, we actually do it for the yoke, gents, not for the throttles. You can do throttles, obviously, but Zibo and Dexter's requirement is for the yoke.
Okay. Apologies. Yeah, just.
No worries. No worries. It's the same principle, Uncle John.
Yeah,
Exactly the same.
Exactly.
Sure, Jacob, now you ask me. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay, line 171, 26 left, final.
But if the requirement is for linear axis, then just delete any curve you have, if you have one.
Found it, gentlemen. Thank you.
Okay. Welcome, Owen.
Antonio. Sorry, Antonio. If you only say clear in the things, it gets back to Kutmul, whatever. So you say address curve and then say linear.
Yeah, you have to put linear, yes.
Yeah, it should be the same, you know. I mean, if you delete any kind of curve, then it's, I think it would be linear, isn't it?
No, it is not. If you say clear and you say then add a response curve, then
Runway
it shows
indicated at Fox South right, KLM 171.
that it is an Catmull rune curve. Nico?
Yes?
For the flight this evening, there's also a VA challenge that applies if a CEO of the VA announced some special words.
No, I don't know anything about that. I must be honest with you, I read both the websites, the forum and the website, and I'm not happy really to tell you that I actually understand what's going on there. They say a lot without saying much. So unless somebody explains it to me, I'm not going to understand what they're trying to say.
But the airline is weird.
Oh, you're breaking up, say again?
So there is also this virtual airline contest.
No, I heard about that, but again, they're not making it easy to join or to explain to you what to do, nothing. Now you come and you tell me there's certain words and you say, I don't even know about that. It's not on those pages that I read, so my complaint is that whoever compiled this obviously knows what he's doing and saying, but his communication skills is much lacking. I don't understand what to do, when to do it, where to do it. It's just not clear. You understand? That's my predicament. In the 10 minutes that I spent to read each page up and down and left and right, I could not pick up on any link that said, okay, this is step 1, this is step 2, this is step 3, and let's do it. So for me, I'll be a normal IVAO pilot. I don't know better because it's not clear.
You're right. There is only, I've put here in the chat of Discord a link to this forum. That is saying the VI management chat should email flight ops at AMPIT with a title. That's all.
Okay, I'll have to read through this. This page I did not see before. See, again, this is now like a third page. It falls under flight operations. Why is it not under Silver Skies? You understand?
Yeah,
These
right.
guys talk a little bit here, a little bit there. Nothing is in the same place. So it's, sorry, I don't want to complain, but it's frustrating. It's not nice.
You're absolutely right. So
yeah. I'll read through this, Detlef. Thank you.
I think they should have put everything under this one special web page that they have, and then they were fine, but a little bit weird.
Yeah, now there's 2 different places in the forum to go to, because this is the second one in the forum, and then there's the special web page. So I hate being critical like this, but no,
you're right. You're right.
I could have done it better. The previous year, last year, this time, there was also some event. I think it was the Rowanami thing, okay? And they told us also this VA story, we can, register and get brownie points for the VA and all things like that. I sent it in 2-3 days after the event. I got an email from my VA, whoever it was, saying to me, sorry, you were 24 hours late to enter into the competition. And I go,
no.
I wish I knew it said so on the webpage. I wouldn't have wasted my time. And then also there was the story of, no, it was somewhere else and whatever. Since Denton left, I must be honest with you, it's just never been the same for me. It's just, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I love IVAO and I don't want to have anything else. That's my personal opinion. But these guys currently are just not making it easy for us. I'm just too busy. I mean, if I had nothing else to do and I, dedicated my life to figuring this thing out, it would have been easy. So that's actually the whole criticism here. I just don't have time to go and fish for information. It needs to be in one place, it needs to be clear, and I need to know step 1, step 2, step 3. So that's just how my brain works. I don't have the time to go fish for these things.
Hey, we are pilots, we need a checklist.
Exactly.
I've got the pick, Nico, thank you.
All right, I've taken one as well. Thank you, everybody. We'll continue this discussion offline and hope to see you guys tonight when we are going to try and attempt to do this. If my father is okay and if the family is okay, I'll be here. We'll check you guys later.
It was a nice turnout. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I think so too. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you too.
Thanks, gentlemen. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Oh, I see I've got questions here. Sorry, just want to quickly read here. Jacob, yeah, that's the bug report number we got. Hello, Cav, okay. Question. It is only for Explain 12, so if you're in Explain 11, that would account for that. Yeah, so if you're in Explain 12, then you probably mixed up something. Can't be right, because we're all in Explain 12 here and it all works for us. But if you're in Explain 11, I can understand that. This is not in Explain 11 yet. Hope that answers the question. Send me a message in Messenger or Discord if you want to chat further. Let me get out of here then. Cheers, guys. Jacob, that bug literally gives two random errors. The first one is it writes a 0-byte file that immediately crashes your X-Plane to desktop, and the second bug is it writes in X-Plane 11 format instead of X-Plane 12, and X-Plane 12 cannot read it, and you have an error from there as well. That's the problems we have, and it's random. Some days it doesn't happen, some days it happens 3 times in a row within 5 minutes. So it's the link to Discord is below the show notes, so you just click on show more, you know, where you see the name of the stream, just under it there's a more, click more or show more. All the show notes is in there as usual, and the Discord link is in there as well.